Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us and welcome to another edition of What's Happening Wednesday. This is a weekly roundup show that I like to do on this channel, which again gives me the perfect opportunity to do exactly that. Keep you guys updated with things that are going on in the world of Transformers. I'll let you know what's happening with this YouTube channel and of course my Instagram, which is Toys_R_Us. Now we've obviously already had a fantastic Transformers Tuesday with 5 reveals. I'm going to go through a couple of them in this video and the rest in the other video, because once again I'm going to split this into 2 parts. Because again, there's just so much going on in the world of Transformers. So for the first part, I've got 10 things to go through with you. Some of the figures we've seen already, but perhaps not these particular images, exactly like this. So we're going to start off with Freezer from Rise of the Beasts. And I'm super intrigued to see this guy, and especially in the movie, especially with this backdrop here that we've got. So you can see that's him removed from there. So it looks like they're going to be in some sort of natural history museum in the movie. Very interesting to see that. And again, I really like the fact how versatile this is. Let's be honest, he's as good as a Target Master. But there is obviously, I suppose, a mobile cannon, which he can be used as. There he is as exactly what I mean, a Target Master. So you can see in a second, there he is compared height-wise, etc. with Core Class RC. You can see him being used as a Target Master, as a gun there, with the original laser beak from Takara, the deluxe size one. And he just looks brilliant. And then again, exactly like this, like I don't know exactly what the correct word is. Sorry, my knowledge on infantry isn't the greatest, but you can see there, lying down cannon, just really, really works. And you can see how he scales with some of the other movie figures, and indeed some of the legacy figures as well. He looks great. I'm really excited to see him. There he is again. Yeah, great original new character. Really excited for that. Right, moving on to this is something again I always highlight because I think it's brilliant. I love the fact that they do it. So this is from Mark Maher again, and this is his take on, and I suppose it's behind the scenes, to be honest. If you haven't got his Instagram, head to TFW 2005 or T-Formers and have a look at the work that they do. And as I say, I'm not going to read all this out so you can have a read of it yourself, but it's behind the scenes at Crash Bar. Let me make sure I got the name right. Yeah, it is Crash Bar, because with the Junkions names, they all sort of merge together. So we've got some great images of the figure in character by itself, and some great concept art images as well. But remember, the best thing about these figures is although they transform without pulling them apart, they are parts formers as well. Here's some more amazing artwork. And as you'll see in a second, so there we are with the other Junkion deluxe size one. This is brilliant look. So there they are, both completely normal. There they are with swapped lower limbs. It just works so well. There he is in alternate mode. That's crazy. That's like a proper scene from like Mad Max or the old game Road Rash or something like that. There again, combining all the parts, sidecar, arms in the air. So he's absolutely loving it. Fully extended motorcycle. I mean, I can't wait to see some of the creations and everything that are going to happen with this. And at the moment, they're staying tight-lipped on whether there's going to be an official combined mode. Whether or not there's going to be an official combined mode or not, there's definitely going to be some amazing things, maybe done by Bot Bender and everybody else out there who just got the amazing brain skills to build things like that. I wish I had the time to sit down and do them. Right, moving on to a third-party company. This is Studio MPH-02 Commander. This is another Legends scale G1 Optimus Prime. This is updated colour renders, and he's only 9.7 centimetres tall. This again looks amazing. These Legends companies, it's just great for us, the fans, because they're all competing against each other. So we've got some computer-generated images first and foremost. We've got, as it say, black and white line drawings. Then we've got the actual sort of filled in block computer images like so. And then watch this, this is amazing. That's the actual toy. So you've gone from that to the actual toy. The detail on this is crazy. As I say, 9.7 centimeters tall, fully transformable, just amazing looking Legends figure. So another one to add to the list, along with Magic Square, Iron Factory, New Age, etc. There's always so much going on. This is just a teeny little recap, which funnily enough is very coincidental again with the reveals we had earlier. So this, because I pretty much think these are going to happen. JT Prime, obviously with the listings of Toxitron and indeed Towline. If you remember, it was a few months ago now that we had the listings for Shattered Glass Grimlock And lo and behold, he's been officially revealed yesterday. So I can definitely see these happening. This is just a quick recap if you haven't heard anything of them. And if you're wondering who Toxitron is, I've done a video of the subscription service version of him already on this channel. Right, sightings. I take this off TFW 2005 as well, and it's exactly that. This is huge though. So we've got Earthspark Wave 1 in Wave 1 Warriors in Australia. So they've obviously been spotted. They've shared images of Earthspark tacticians found at Kmart, and now Earthspark Wave 1 have been also found in Australia as well. Earthspark Wave 1 Warrior in Chile, Legacy Evolution Wave 4 and 5, Voyager Wave 4 and 5 Deluxe, and Earthspark Wave 1 Deluxe and Spin Changes in Hong Kong, Legacy Evolution Wave 5 Voyager and Studio Series Wave 5 Core, and Wave 19 Voyager and Deluxe Rise of the Beast in Taiwan, and Legacy Wave 4 Deluxe Needle Nose and Earthspark Wave 1 and Deluxe Spin Changes in the UK. So I'm going to go and have a look this week at the Entertainer just to see if they've got the Earthspark figures mainline ones in the UK. Again, if you want more notifications on sightings, check out TFW 2005. They've got them all the time. Another third-party company this time, and this is insane but absolutely beautiful. So this is Cang Toys, and this is their take on Predator King. They're calling it Thunder King, but this is CT Chiu Golden Images. So this again, at a fantastic mold, looks amazing, but they've gone and given it, I suppose, a bit like a lucky draw, lucky draw, what in Japan they do, where they get the figures and they paint them gold. So it's all the same molds, everything's the same, apart from the fact they are gold. And they are, again, absolutely amazing. Look at it, I keep saying absolutely, I'm sorry. Just stunning, stunning figures. So exactly the same, normal Cang figures, as I say. Their take on Predator King. I love some of some of the names. So King Lion, of course, will be Razor Claw. We've got Thorilla, which is one of the new characters. Huge Rhino for Tantrum, etc. Some of the names are really quite clever. These guys here are actually the feet. They've added a few members to it, and it looks, wait till you see them in a second. I don't ever remember seeing this Poison Crab in the original, so please forgive me if I'm wrong. I don't remember seeing that at all, whether it's a new addition or not to the golden one. There they are in robot mode. There they are combined. Look at that, it is stunning. Now again, it says on the website, unfortunately no details on pre-orders or prices, just some really, really spectacular images to whet your appetite. There we go. Okay, so this is the first part which we saw on Transformers Tuesday. No surprise, but great to actually see them officially revealed. So we've got the packaging shot there, of course, of Leader Class Snarl, even though he was only in the movie for fractions of seconds. 31 steps makes him look quite a difficult and, I suppose, complex Transformer. He looks really good. I'm a teeny little disappointed that the gold doesn't match the spikes on his back. Again, I'm hoping that that's going to be corrected. What I like is the sword on the back there. And this also brings me to what I want to say in a second. In fact, I'll say it before we get anywhere near or start talking about Ironhide. As soon as we see Ironhide, I'm going to stop and have a little pause for thoughts with regards to the sword. So, one of the questions I asked at the round table was, obviously during the War for Cybertron trilogy, I think it was an either Amazon exclusive or whatever, but I'm pretty sure it was Brunt or the Thingy Droid, the silver version of maybe Brunt. And it came with a huge weapons pack, which had Optimus's axe, Megatron's his lance, the Ravage cage, and loads of other things. There's got to be an ideal opportunity now for the same in this particular trilogy, because the interesting thing is, Snarl's got his sword, no gun. The other Dinobots, all guns, no sword. So there's an ideal glaring opportunity there to create a weapons pack. Maybe do it as a joint thing with some of Blaster's cassettes, because obviously Blaster's cassettes are few and far between. Whether or not this is intended, again, I don't know. It was just a question that I did ask. But I think that they're also, if it's going to happen, I think they're setting it up to happen. For that reason, it's really interesting that the other three main Leader Class Dinobots had no swords. Granted, all the third-party companies are loving it because they're making them themselves, which is great. But with Snarl, he had a sword and no guns. So I think it's an ideal opportunity for them to do that because we'd buy them, let's be honest. So the other reveal, and again, this was a no-brainer. We knew it was coming. And I actually think Ironhide looks way better than the Core Class Ratchet mold. version. It's exactly the same mould. Obviously redeco, is it a slightly different head? I think it might be, to be honest, now I've just said that. But the red for me works so much better. Yeah, he's got no waist or lower abdomen. But again, it's core class. You've got to respect the price. You've got to respect literally exactly that. The fact that it is cheap, the cheaper end of the of all the different stages and tiers that we've got. Core's the basic, then of course deluxe, voider, etc. And I think he looks great, and I'm definitely going to be getting him. Right, I've been having a look at some third-party Weibo accounts. I went onto Iron Factory. I don't have a Weibo account, so you too can do this as well if you wanted to. All I do is literally type into my search bar, Iron Factory Weibo, and the latest thing we've got on there is a video on their figure, which has just come out. It's their take on pipes, or IDW pipes, shall we say. The video shows them in the packaging. They unbox the figure. It's on a turntable as well. Great images of it. They then show the transformation process, which looks quite intricate, to be honest. And then, of course, we see the alternate mode. Again, if you want to check this out, just head to Iron Factory Weibo and have a look for yourself. This concludes part one of the news. As I say, obviously, I'm going to be covering the other three figures that were revealed yesterday, and indeed a whole lot more, and anything else that has the opportunity to drop overnight, as it is in the case for myself, or maybe later in the day, depending on your time zone. I'm going to be doing another live this weekend, talking about all the new reveals that we've had this week, because I think we've had so many, and it's a great opportunity to talk about it. Plus, I am going to keep doing these monthly lives anyway, and I've got some more of the Royal Mail stamps to give away to channel members as well. So if you want to be in with a chance to win the stamp, one of the stamp book collections, absolutely free. Channel members only, that applies to, unfortunately, but everybody else, please jump in. It's great to have as many people on the live as possible. And again, discussing things like what we've seen already and maybe more as the weekend gets closer. With regards to reviews, I've got Studio Series The Fallen pretty much done. I'll get that finished for later on. I've got my collection room update as I start to fill out all the shelves, etc. And I'll just do my absolute best to keep as many of the reviews coming through as I can without the disruption. It's half term this in the UK, so I'm busy with kids, etc. But I'll do my very best to keep everything going. And don't forget my other channel, which is the archive as well, which there's links to off the community things on this. But in the meantime, thank you everybody for the support. It really means a lot. Thanks very much, guys. Take care.